Hello again and welcome to Apex Precision Racing, or hopefully welcome back for episode 1 of my journey through Gran Turismo 7. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and let's just say yes to this because I don't want to have to listen to, well, not listen but click through all these bits, which looks like we're going to have to do anyway. So we've been told we've got to go to the used car dealership. Yes, I am on my first trip out. So we've got to buy his first car. Just telling us about performance points, how fast the car is, which again, obviously, if anyone that's played the game or is even starting to play the game is still going to be told all this, so no real need for me to go through it all with you. Let's buy the Dampener. I think I have actually, I've got a Toyota Yaris, with it being a specific game edition. So I'm not sure I'm actually going to need to use this, but we shall see. So we've got his first car. And we have a tiny little garage. But if some of you don't already know, no, I clicked the wrong button. Let's come back out of that. Yeah, it does change on the size based on obviously how many cars you've got. I think it only gets, well, it gets to a certain point and then can't get any bigger, so. Yes, that's interesting. It's everything's normal, or, as in the oil, engine and chassis, which isn't going to make a great deal of difference for this, but or for any online races. So let's go to the cafe. Let's start the menu book. So first menu is the Japanese car, so yeah, it wouldn't have mattered which one we'd bought because we'll have to buy all three to do this anyway. So that's unlocked world circuits for us and the showcase. Right, so let's go ahead and do the first race. I'm not actually sure. Actually, let's just double check. So yeah, right, yeah. So obviously we've got to do the races to earn the money to buy the cars. Actually, I think so we get a gift card from these ones, right? Okay, so we don't have to buy them. Sorry, it has been a while since I originally did this, so I'm trying to remember. So we've just left this vehicle stock for the moment, so this could be interesting. It doesn't handle very well. It's not really a surprise though with it being a road car. I have just realised I need to change some of my settings and turn the music and stuff off, because I'm really not a fan of it. I just didn't want to turn. So yeah, as I'm sure you can already see, this is very simple. I think even if you were losing a bit of time through the corners, you've plenty quick enough down the straights to gain that back. As you can see, top left, we're constantly pulling away from second down the straight, so it does understeer a ridiculous amount. But yeah, so that's race 1 done. And that'll unlock one of the other 2 cars that we don't already have. There it is, the Honda Fit. Right, so like I say, while I'm here, let me just change some of these sound options. Turn that off. Turn that off. Oh no, actually, sorry. Put that to 5. Turn those down. Turn that off. Turn those down. Turn that down. Turn that down. Turn the tyre squeals up. This will help you just for when the car's understeering. Obviously you can hear the tyre noise, and it'll give you, if you try to correct by letting off steering angle, obviously that noise will then start to go away, and you can, if you can do that, it will help you. Right, so that's all sorted, so let's go and do race number 2, which will give us the other gift car to complete the menu book. So 2 laps round Broadbean, I think it's called. I've just seen it, but I can't remember now. Pretty sure it's called Broad. It does look like a bean. Almost got the wall. These cars actually feel slower than the Music Rally ones. I mean, I know there was some of the quicker cars in the Music Rally, but I just realised that music's still there. I've obviously not turned something off properly. I will admit that I do forget which bits are for what things sometimes. Really likes trying to get into that wall. So this one is seeming to be slightly more difficult. I would like to get first position here, but this looks to be a Prius, yet is pretty quick. Although I've got the run on him now, so hopefully we can hold up the inside and get past him before the line. Although, oh, it's going to be close. No, we've not got there. Right, so yeah, avoid trying to hit the wall coming into, well, coming through turn 1. So we've unlocked the car, but what I am going to do, just for myself more than anything, is redo that. But yeah, obviously you can make upgrades to this car as well. I mean, I know there's not a great deal of money, but I'm sure there'd be possibly air filter options and stuff that would give it an extra bit of horsepower just to make it slightly easier. Or maybe even, obviously, using the Honda that we've just acquired could end up being a better car. But I think really it was more just down to the mistake that I made. Well, it was, because obviously, as I say, and as we saw, it was very close over the line. And yeah, that's a much better way to take that corner. But yeah, I feel like I don't need to do too much explaining for these early bits. I mean, obviously, if you do have any questions, just leave them in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can with anything I can possibly help with. Or at least try my best to help with. Right, so yes, that should be the first menu book done. Telling us to head back to the cafe. So again, there is obviously a lot of chat through these bits, which I'm not just going to sit and read through for you. I'm sure if you want to read them, you can do that on your end. So yes, that's the Japanese cars done. So the next test is the license centre. So we have received a 1-star ticket as well. So we might as well just open that. I'm sure it's not going to be anything exciting. Although, it's got a chance of being. No. I almost for a second thought it might have landed on 1 million then, but we'll take the 5,000. Right, let's go to car collection. So this is where obviously you can view all your cars, and it will come up and show you where your new ones are. As I say, this is the vehicle that I got for the specific game edition. And then obviously we've got our other 3 Japanese cars that we've just got. Right, yeah, so this is the license centre, so let's get going. So first challenge is stopping in a specific area, which hopefully should be nice and easy. Got an absolute boatload of wheel spin then. Right, so the best thing to do is stop at the earliest possible point. I mean, I've completely missed that, and I'm going to have to do that again. But obviously you don't have to go to the back end of the square, because and all that's going to do is cost you more time. So no throttle to start with there, and just a gentle power down, which completely got rid of the wheel spin. And then, considering how long it took to stop last time, we'll stop there. And again, still need a little bit more. But again, like I said, this is what I was saying in the introduction video. I'm not just gonna do everything first time, because it's not always that simple, and it also gives you an idea and gives you a way to understand better what it is that you should be doing, or you can be doing differently. I was too busy talking that time that I just completely missed my brake zone. Well, I broke way too early, and I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I'm braking hard enough either. So where did we broke at the 200 last time? There we go. Yeah, I wasn't braking hard enough, and I broke too early the time before. So yeah, that's the first one done. I do sometimes feel like these challenges are actually more difficult than the cornering ones, because I mean, you've got no real reason to be braking into a specific spot and stopping, so it's not something you're ever going to do while you're racing. But anyway, they have put these in here, and yeah, you've just got to get through them. So same thing again, but with a faster car. So I am going to try brake at the 200 this time and just see what happens. Oh, that took way too long to stop, and I could have broken earlier. So, but yeah, again, like I say, I think with these sorts of challenges, it's always trial and error, because unless you know every car and how every car reacts, yeah, you're never going to do it first time. Oh well, you may do it first time, but it's not easy to do it first time. I feel like I got a much better start that time, so. Getting annoyed at myself now. I think I let off the brake slightly because I wasn't sure I was going to make it into the box, which meant I obviously carried on moving for longer than I should have been. Yeah, like I say, these challenges are sometimes harder than they should be. I also know they have done a lot of updates from when I originally did this, which has made these sorts of challenges, or changed the times of gold. Again, it's not stopped fully. I think I'm so used to trail braking, I think I keep letting off the brakes slightly. Right, much better start. Just need to make sure we brake in time and continue braking. Right, we're almost there. Again, I wasn't expecting this to take as long as it is doing, but there we are. One of those things. Again, an even better start, which means we'll be carrying more speed, which in theory will end up with a quicker time. And there we, yeah, finally we've done it. Right, I'm glad they're both out of the way because, as I say, they're not always the easiest things to do, although they are obviously very simple. It's just a case of getting your acceleration right and your brake point right to stop in the square as early as you possibly can. But yeah, right, so next one is going to be basics of a corner. And it's turn 1 at Alsace, or however you'd like to pronounce it. I'm not actually sure what the correct pronunciation is. But we are in a car with absolutely no speed whatsoever. So you don't have to brake. And yeah, just feather it around basically. I think I did come off throttle slightly. And I may not have needed to, but anyway, we've got gold, so that's that done. So same again, same corner, but a slightly faster car. I mean, I probably should have read these things because I'm pretty sure they will say certain things that are helpful and let you know if you can take the corner flat or not. So almost made a mess of that. Did understeer a bit on exit. Just accelerating too early basically is all that was. If you did notice as well, I did shift down into second just to try and get the car to turn a bit better. But yeah, so another nice and easy one. So next is another cornering. And we're at Tsukuba, is it? Yes. I should have seen them. It does tell you. I'm just clearly not paying enough attention. So you can take that flat out. Just keep to the inside. And yeah, nice and easy again. I'm assuming it's going to be the same again, and we're going to use the same corners, but in a slightly faster car. as he does actually appear to tell you. Again, if I didn't skip through the messages just quite as fast, I would know that. Again, another car that understeers quite a lot, so I turned in slightly early. Tried carrying a bit too much speed. So I mean, I had it sliding a bit there, but it did get the rotation a bit better, but it does not want to turn when you've got any sort of throttle input on, so we are going to have to be very smooth for this one. And I am going to leave it in third gear through there, and then just gentle. And I mean, we have done it very slightly, but again, gold is gold. So trial mountain for this one, and I think this is the hairpin at the end of the back straight. So yeah, you do want to brake as heavy as you can, sort of initially coming down into the corner, and then lift off the brake gently and just ease your way around the corner before you accelerate back out. Right, we're getting through these ones nice and easily, so that's always nice. Going to Bathurst for this one. This possibly turn one. Yeah, see the pit exit. Yeah, I broke a little bit too early there. Even though I did actually brake later than the area was telling me, and I got the exit wrong on that one. But again, it's all trial and error, as I say. Yeah, I'm not getting that right. I find it difficult as well sometimes when the tyre compounds are just nothing that you're ever going to use. I feel like it'd be a much better idea to sort of actually give you a tyre that you're going to use, and you'd have more idea of how the car's actually going to behave on those tyres, rather than, like I say, giving you either the comforts or the sports, because it's very rare that you're going to use either. But anyway, so yeah. So 2 to go. Dragon Trail for this one. This is turns, I'd class it as 3 and 4. It's very annoying being that slight little bit off, especially on your first go. But also does mean you only need a slight improvement. And then yeah, that's sorted. So again, it's just a case of getting the right line. Obviously understanding the car as well, because when you're only taking a couple of corners in each car, it's first go, you don't really know what to expect it to do. So yeah, they're easy enough. Just like I say, some may take a couple of goes. But yeah, if you do find yourself having any sort of difficulties with these, just I know I'm not talking through them massively, but just if you have a look at the inputs on the brake and the throttle and even the steering, like I mentioned previously, once you start hearing the tyre squeal, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't always do it myself, but if you just sort of adjust the steering just to take some load off, it will help. I messed up the start of that, but they can't make the the last exam too easy, can they? Two thousandths of a second, but again, that's all we need. Once it's gold, it's gold. So yeah, that's National B license acquired. And I think, yeah, we should have unlocked 2 cars for that. You unlock a car for getting all bronze and a car for getting all gold. So we've got the Renault Clio and the Mitsubishi GTO. And we're up to collector level 3. Which I think is what unlocks other parts of the game for you. I'm not actually 100% on that, but yeah, so that's National B license done, and the first menu book done. So yeah, that's it for episode 1. Join me again for episode 2. Bye for now.